Hello, Crafty Crandall fam. I have some explaining to do. You may have noticed that my channel name has changed from Crafty Crandall to Sabrina Crandall, and I would like to explain why that is. If you have been here any length of time, then you probably know that I started this channel as primarily an art channel. But what you might not have realized is that when I started my Instagram account, Crafty Crandall, I had the tagline, Artist Fueled by Music. And I have done so much music-related artwork because truly music saved my life and it has been such a significant part of my life for so long. Fast forward to today and my passion for art and music has collided. I've released my first single, Lifeless, alongside the official music video, which I would be so honored if you would go and watch. I'll have it linked in the description. It was truly such a special moment of bringing together my passion for art and music. It is a very Crafty Crandall related project in that I constructed a sketchbook full of memories, photos, watercolor illustrations, and set the illustrations to my own music that I am so grateful to have recorded. And I just wanted to make this video to give you guys a behind the scenes look at everything that has happened leading up to this point and where I am at today. When I started my art Instagram, and further 2 years later when I started my art YouTube, I had no idea the path that I would be going down. I started taking guitar lessons around the same time that I started my YouTube channel, and it has foundationally changed my life. I have not only learned so much about music as far as songwriting, production, etc., but also just learned so much about myself and how I process things in a creative way. And it means so much to be able to bring to light so many various challenges and also moments that have shaped me that I am proud of and that I have taken the time to really delve into and understand through art and music. These two hobbies naturally coincide, at least for me, and it means a lot to me if you're willing to stick with me through this transition from Crafty Crandall into Sabrina Crandall, bearing in mind that I really don't plan for a change in content other than the occasional music release and subsequent music video. But I think that I've really hit on something special here in that my music videos can bring together my love of both art and music. So I would think, at least thematically or production wise, they're going to be very similar in the future. And I'm just excited to take you guys along with me for that. So I know that I wanted to talk a little bit more about how I got here as far as releasing a song. So behind the scenes, what happened was I went to Write Your Own Song, which is a songwriting retreat that is held by the members of Blue October at Full Moon Resort in the Catskill Mountains, which I was probably one of the closest campers to. So it was a super convenient location for me. Serendipitously, the world just made it happen and it felt so right. And it has been the single best experience of my life, hands down. So that happened. Got to perform on stage with the members of Blue October, got to perform the song that I had written there with Justin Furstenfeld, got to meet just the best people ever. And then got to do it all over again the next year. So we did that for 2 years, and over the course of that amount of time, I had met, written a song with, gotten to know, and then finally at the second year started to date my now boyfriend. And so all of that kind of accumulated into me writing this song, Lifeless. And at the second camp, I had also written another song that I was really excited about called I Will Rise, which will be my second song release. But essentially from doing both of those camps, I had the kind of, again, just serendipitous, like life just happens in such a strange way. And just the people in my life are far and away the best people possible. Essentially was offered the opportunity to go and record this song in Austin, Texas with the bass player of Blue October, with James, who was also going to record one of his songs. So it was just a magical experience of both of us getting to record for the first time ever at a professional level studio and really understand like what this part of the music business looks like, because neither of us had ever dreamed of having such an incredible experience. So we did that. I got home. I didn't know what to do. Like I didn't know what the next steps in the process were. And so I went down a rabbit hole of watching YouTube videos and figuring all this stuff out. And I got so overwhelmed, and for the longest time, like, it didn't happen, right? Like, I didn't know. I wanted to do it right. And in the process of wanting to do it right, I got so far lost that it wasn't happening at all. So finally, one day I was at an open mic night in my local hometown, and I met this girl who had a song coming out. Like, her voice is absolutely phenomenal. You should go check her out. I'll leave her linked down below as well. Jessie Elizabeth. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. I asked her afterward, I was like, how did you release your song? Like, what process did you take? And so she was like, oh, it was really easy. I just did this, and this. And I was like, I am overthinking this. What am I doing? Why? Why do I do this to myself? So the next day I started following the process that she did, and within the next week the song was scheduled to come out and everything was done. And let this be a lesson to anyone who is getting really in the weeds about something. Maybe take a step back and realize that it's better done than perfect. And you'll see if you watch the Lifeless music video, that is kind of like a running joke that me and James now have, that we both have the tendency to do this, and it is something that we are both actively working on, that something needs to exist rather than be perfect. And my joke at the end is sometimes things can be perfect and exist. So that's where we're at. I've released the song. I am so insanely excited to say that I'm going down again in August to record 2 more songs, I Will Rise, and another song that I've written. And I am just grateful for the trajectory that my life has taken me. I'm grateful for the ups, downs, and in-betweens of everything. And I'm excited to continue creating some art content. I promise you I am working on the continuation of my Karen Dash Aquarelle video that I promised you months ago. It is coming. It just took a little bit longer than anticipated because I have been rather busy doing a whole lot of other things. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to further artist fueled by music content here on the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.